Okay, so this is another opportunity for folks who haven't shared and me to share. And I found that what I created were more affirmations, and those affirmations, I guess, are resources, since especially because my obstacles were fears. But I just went on dream images from us that caught my eye, and then the last one that caught my eye was actually the one that I wrote. So I'm just gonna share with you the image and share with you the affirmation. Lost in a hotel, lots of elevators. Even when I don't know where I am, even when I don't know where I am going, I'm being lifted all the way up. We scrolled through a digital catalog and found spiral earrings. This time in my life is offering a paradigm shift as big as when I first started blogging. More support, more possibilities, more community is gathering. Birthed a whale. I am big enough. I have the capacity to be present for what is coming through, and it is huge. We painted the walls. I am not in this alone, and it's going to be beautiful. So that's what I found and noticed. Is there anybody else who wants to share what they found or noticed in this writing exercise?
May I?
Go for it.
Sorry, I came on late, so I didn't get to share it in writing, but the image I have from a dream is I'm a mermaid inside of a shark's mouth, and I'm not even trying to get out, even though it's very dangerous, obviously, and an ancestral helping spirit turns into liquid. So a woman turns into liquid and wraps herself around the shark, and that's what lets me go. But when I get to shore, I actually get feet. And I'm trained in martial arts by my ancestral helping spirit, and I have all of this rage, and it's coming out violently and not so focused. But the training gets it to like almost a dance-like flow. And when I go back into the water, I'm in a shark's mouth again, but this time I also turn into the liquid around the shark and therefore save myself. So in the writing time, there were a lot of things I thought about, but one was being able to shapeshift. And how for me, I wrote initially, my dream was just more space between an emotion and a reaction, space inside of myself, boundaries, having stronger and still flexible, but stronger boundaries. And a lot of the things that I felt were obstacles were all beliefs, pretty much. So here, I mean, one of the things I wrote down was that transformation is painful or can be painful, and there's a grieving in what was lost, even if what was lost was harmful, and that anger is part of that pain, and also this not knowing but still acting. Like throughout all of this, there's this anger about not understanding what happened, but then you just train, and through that you can figure something out. And also, I just thought about the listening and learning from ancestors. Like, what does it take to actually listen? I probably got that, message before, but this time I actually was able to use it, I guess. So yeah, just that feeling of being defeated and transforming into a being that has feet on the ground and is grounded. So.
Wow, what a beautiful dream. Thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for your interpretive work around it too, drawing on it as a resource. Amazing. Does anybody else want to share what they found?
I would like to.
Okay, go for it, Al.
I drew on the image that I shared. I had a surgery not too long ago, a fibroid removal surgery, and I just keep reliving it in my dreams, even though I don't dream, or I know I dream, but I don't remember them very often. And so this image kind of stuck out to me, being cut open by an oyster knife. And Zora has been visiting me a lot, particularly her line about not being afraid and sharpening her knives. And what I wrote down was, one, that because I don't dream often, when I do and I remember when I wake up, like, it's a creative and generative practice all by itself. And just honoring that for what it is, that everyone who's trying to talk to me is trying to bring me something that I need to remember when I wake up. And that the other thing is, when I let myself sit and when I feel most outside of my body, that I am capable of making something that is so resonant and is a connective tissue all by itself. And in writing about this, really, like, it was a traumatic process for me, like, from beginning to end and even after the fact. And the fact that it has resonated with so many Black women who struggle with this very, like, specific and painful issue. And that, like, reframing it as not necessarily like this horrible thing that has to come out of my body, but like it's a gift as well. And seeing what needs to be cut out of me as a pearl of sorts, and carrying that forward in my work, and not being afraid of that too, because that's just been a fear of mine, is just kind of that reframing. And even in the reframing, feeling a certain sense of fear that, like, as I keep on working through it, I'm working through it, if that makes sense. So thank you for this exercise.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Yes, yes, yes. One more time, yes. Is there anyone else who wants to share their experience with this writing?
I would like to share.
Okay, go for it.
So my dream image was holding hands with my mom. She's someone very special to me, and I feel extremely connected to, obviously not only because she birthed me, but because there were a lot of complications with my birth. I was born with a disease that caused a lot of troubles for my mom. So I feel like I feel some of that pain that she went through in sort of the 9 months she was carrying me. So I just briefly wrote this thing, holding hands with my mom. She carried me, she carried us. Between open waters, Black women are expansive. Through her breath I emerge. I am always also expansive. Enough to share with others the love that is inherent. I am free, I am free, I am free.
Beautiful. Thank you for remembering that. And thank you for sharing that with us. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. So I am so grateful for each of you, for your participation, for your sharing, for the insights that you have arrived at through your own reflection during this time. And yeah, I do this because I know it's going to be beautiful, and I'm always like really, really humbled by how amazing you all are. And so the last thing I would love for us to do together is, again in the chat, a group poem. And people who know me will know this is like one of my very favorite things. And this group poem is a fill in the blank poem. It goes back to Harriet Tubman's words that we chanted together earlier. My people are free. but actually we're going to fill in the blank. So where it says free, we're going to say my people are. And we are going to go ahead and state our intentions. They might be from things that we just know or that we're present to now in terms of collective freedom intentions, or they may be insights that you had during this process that you want to be part of our collective poem. And so I'm going to type in the chat, my people are, and put the space there. And I want to ask you to just type what you're saying in the chat. I'll also say it out loud. And this group poem will get shared back with all of us also tomorrow. My people are freedom incarnate. My people are infinite. My people are loud and joyful. My people are truth. My people are at peace. My people are loved. My people are cared for. My people are together. Oh my gosh, it's happening so fast. My people are strong. My people are transforming. My people are brave, beauty and greatness, smiling, healthy, dancing, inherently valuable, liberated. My people are honey and light. My people are healing. My people are love. My people are gorgeous geniuses. My people are resilient. My people are radical visionaries. My people are more than enough. My people are brave, resilient, nourished, good, healed, immortal, as long as we can keep remembering them. My people are water. My people are dreaming. My people are reframing. My people are brilliant. My people are warmth. My people are beauty. My people are strong and vulnerable joy. My people are stars and the blackness between. My people are lofty, lifting, airborne. My people are listening. My people are safe and daring. My people are home. My people are reassured. My people are reaching out across plains. My people are dripping amber, honey, and healing. My people are breathing deeply. My people are deliciously internal. My people are typing faster than I can talk. My people are beautiful, ordinary, limitless. My people are life-giving. My people are everything. My people are dancing. My people are rooted. My people are moons. My people are growing. My people are more than enough. My people are loving self, relationships, and loving community. My people are with us, sharing laughter, inspiring joy. My people are me. My people are infinite and resourceful. My people are thought. My people are unimaginably wise. My people are embodiments. My people are my people. My people are valuable beyond earthly measures. My people are the origins of everything and the inevitable future. My people are magic. My people are shapeshifters. My people are my ancestors. My people are clouds. My people are future. My people are life. My people are inherently valuable and free. My people are sky wide. My people are gems. My people are joyful. My people are jingle dancers. My people are fancy dancers. My people are spiraling upward and outward. My people are vast and deep. My people are warriors. My people feel. Wow. Ashe. So there's some things I didn't say because so many came through, and I love that. And keep them coming. Feel free to keep them coming if you want to. I'm so excited to arrange them into a poem tomorrow. And just thank you again. I want to respect what it took for many different people, as you all did in the opening shout out. I know you're in many different time zones. And also I know people have so many different responsibilities that they took on and at the same time made space for this gathering. And sure, people can willingly share contact information with each other. People can message each other. If someone shared something you want to affirm, you can affirm them. And yeah, I am overwhelmed with gratitude. This is the first time that I have done an online workshop that has literally filled the whole capacity of the technology that I use for online workshops. And so I'm really happy about how much we are here for our freedom and how inspired we are by Harriet Tubman and how committed we are to actually writing our way through this. It makes me so happy. I wanted to share with you a couple of things, and when I email you tomorrow with the group poem, I'm going to share these again, but I'm also going to just put them in the chat right now. So this morning, I wrote a blog post about Harriet Tubman, and I was like, oh, right, these are like the Harriet Tubman people. They might want to read this. So I am putting that in the chat. And also, next week, I'm going to be doing another writing workshop webinar, and that one is in honor of Audre Lorde and the idea of the community accountable artist / intellectual. And it's inspired by one of my favorite interviews that Audre Lorde did. It was actually one of the last interviews that she did publicly. And it was about what it was for her to be a community accountable artist and intellectual in St. Croix. And it really, this will be the first time that I'm doing a workshop on this particular interview, but it really has shaped my own life and my own definition of what it means to be community accountable. And I'm really excited about it because it's at the core of Brilliance Remastered, which is something that I created to support community accountable intellectuals and artists and activists. But since I've stopped doing one-on-one coaching, there's all these people who are like, how can I be a community accountable this? How can I be a community accountable that? How can I be a community accountable this? And I was like, oh, why don't I take it back to the source, the words of the Lord, as we know, Audre Lorde, and just really look at what she was saying and what this idea means and an opportunity for us to write together. So if that's you, or if that is somebody who you know should be involved in that, I'm just gonna give you the link before anyone else in the world. I have not shared this link anywhere yet. And it has a beautiful picture of Audre Lorde swimming in in St. Croix, excuse me. This is a long link, but I think it's gonna work. Such a long link. It's really probably just the first part of the link, but this is the email version. So those are the things that I promised I would tell you. Now I just get to gush with gratitude. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for just what it took to engage some activities that you didn't know about in advance, that you took on in the way that you took on and allowed yourself to be with. Thank you for what you shared with the room. If you shared out loud, if you shared in the chat, if you shared by just your vibrational energy. What I know is that even in these digital rooms, even if you're on mute, if you go, it is absolutely a contribution to the entire space, and we feel it. And I continue to be amazed by how much energy can move when we are not physically in the same space with each other, and yet somehow we are very energetically linked. So thank you for your presence. Thank you for everything that you wrote. I want to encourage you to keep going with it. We took 7 minutes, and I think of that as a 7-minute start. If you want to keep going with any of these activities because they were generative to you, please do. If you want to do these activities with other people in your community, do them. It definitely helps to create support for the freedom that you're making. And of course, if you want to remix them and create your own versions, please do that. And if you want to email me with anything that you wrote, anything that you remixed, anything that you tried, I'm definitely still learning about this too, and excited to get more free. Yes, I'm reposting that link because someone in the chat asked for it. And yeah, that's it. If there is anything else that you want to ask me, AlexisPauline@gmail is my address. You can get at me, and you will be getting an email from me tomorrow that has the links I shared here. It'll have an arrangement of our group home, and it'll have me saying more things like, thank you for being super amazing. Just know that I'm always thinking that. Like, I'm always thinking that about you. So if you have a moment where you are pursuing this freedom that you've activated for yourself in this moment, and you're like, it's not possible, just understand that in that moment, I'm like, you're so amazing. You're so brave. You have got this. Just know that. So from my heart, have a beautiful rest of your evening or morning or time, wherever you are. And please stay in touch. And I look forward to being able to collaborate and commune with you again in infinite ways. Mwah.